Hi, my name is Eri Neeman. I am a host, and today we're going to be talking about how venue styling could affect your program in a bad way. And we're talking about the entire wedding program. Now, veteran stylists usually they don't make this mistake, but I won't say it's a mistake. Maybe it's something that's overlooked, but considering that it is something that really affects the entire wedding program, I feel it's definitely not something that should be overlooked, especially with stylists who are probably going to be um, uh, going at it or just starting their career in the wedding industry. Now, here are the things I'm addressing this video to couples, of course, to stylists, of course, and to wedding coordinators, because I feel these are the people in the industry or the people involved that could hopefully be aware that this could possibly happen and hopefully do something about it if they see that it's happening. Now, I've been hosting for wedding programs for years, and there's always one consistent thing that if this happens in event styling, when I say event styling, the styling of the venue, it really affects the entire program, and that's if any part of the styling, let's say the table design, the venue design, let's say the anything that hangs, styling that's hung or that dangles down. If anything of that sort blocks what's happening on the main stage, when I say blocks the view of your guests, your audience, or blocks the live feed. When I say the live feed, the LED, where on-site videos, on-site photos, or any videos are played, or if the live feed is played there, if that is blocked by anything that is used for styling within the venue, it really affects the entire wedding program. And honestly, I decided to make this video because this just happened a few weeks ago, and man, I'll just tell you about it. It was for the VIP table, and there was the VIP tables were encased in these wooden stands, these wooden pillars, and there was dangling leaves down, and that the VIP table is usually located in between the stage and, of course, the rest of the table layout in front. And what happened is that structure, that design was blocking the LED and was blocking the stage, where, of course, I was hosting and everyone else was speaking. It was blocking 70% of the entire audience. And what happened is, what would happen if you can't see what's happening in front of you? What happens? You are disconnected. You cannot feel what's happening in front of you because you cannot see it. So what ended up happening in the audience side, is they started chatting. People were chatting, and I can hear the bride, please ask them to pay attention. And I understood why they weren't paying attention. It's because they couldn't see anything, so they're disconnected. Literally, you cannot see what was happening in front. And two, when it was blocking the LED as well. So the case is when the on-site photo and on-site video was playing, what was happening is 70% of everyone could not watch it. And I acknowledged that was happening. So what I said is, because that's the best you can do at that point, is feel free to move and transfer if you want to watch the on-site photo and on-site video, because it's really special. Don't be shy to move around and move your chairs. And what happened is you had the entire entourage sitting on the stage. You had a bunch of people move their seats just so that they can see what's happening. And I was really I was talking to the coordinators. I was like, why didn't the stylists, why did they block the LED? Why did they block what's happening in front? And the coordinators just they insisted on going about it that way. And here, the ones who have the power here ultimately is the couple. And this is why I made this video. If anything is blocked by styling, let's say even the table, the centerpieces for the tables, I've had numerous occasions where the centerpieces block what's happening in front of the stage, and it was actually, here was the stage, here were the centerpieces, because it was more of a horizontal layout, and here was everyone else. The centerpieces blocked everything behind, so only the people from the VIP table could see, and it affected the entire program because you couldn't see anything. And yeah, I'm doing this video for couples. It might not be something you're aware of, but it's something you should consider. You may have your vision in terms of how you want it to look, and that's fine. And I totally respect stylists in, of course, having their vision. They make things so beautiful. But one aspect is, if the overall styling of the venue of your reception blocks what's happening in front, the LED, the stage, it will affect your program. It really will. Just to feel it, sit down at those areas where you feel it's blocked and just try to imagine being an audience and see how it feels. You will find yourself disconnected from what's happening. And one thing that really, is something to consider is, if you're blocking the LED screen, for stylists, if you find that your styling is blocking the LED screen, how much did the couple spend for the on-site photo? How much did the couple spend for their on-site video, their prenups that they're so excited to watch and they're so excited to share? If the styling blocks the LED, it's basically, they wasted their money because no one can see it. I mean, yeah, sure, they can watch it after, but it's not on the most special day of their life. So I urge stylists who are thankfully, with all the veteran stylists I've worked with, this has not been a problem. But for stylists who are just starting in the industry, who are still getting their experience, please try not to block what's happening at the in front of the stage or the LED. If the couple wants that, let's say, oh, they really want that styling, I can't do anything about it, to just tell them what's at stake. Like, okay, if you block what's happening in front of you, if you block the LED, no one's gonna see it. Are you okay with that? And if the couple is fine with that, then of course there's nothing we can do, because at the end of the day, we just go for what the couple wants. And yeah, that's it. But if the couple does not know about it, I would really encourage stylists to just give them a heads up. Okay, you love this design, but this actually blocks the LED and the front, the stage and what's happening in front, so that could affect your program. And for coordinators, oh man, I'm sure coordinators feel as well like, oh man, the styling might affect the entire program. So definitely urge them to speak up if it's something that maybe the stylist or the couple might not be aware of, because a special day only happens once. So these are things that you should definitely speak up about, because we're talking about special memories here. And for the couple, if this is not something you are aware of, definitely something that you should be aware of when it comes to styling your venue. You have your vision, but there are definitely different ways to work around it so that your program is not affected, and you have the, of course, vision of what you want your dream reception to look like. So there you have it. Again, I have absolute respect for stylists. You make things so beautiful. It's just something that this is not me saying how things are supposed to be styled. This is just me saying how styling can affect a wedding program. And of course, my main concern is a wedding program for a couple. So much respect to stylists. It'd be wonderful if this is something that hopefully beginning stylists who are just starting could be aware of, but ultimately this is something for the couples. If you did not know this, now you know, and hopefully this could be something you can take with you when planning, of course, your dream wedding. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good one.